The truth is, in this country, there's nothing our eyes is not going to see. Perhaps it could be a trick that they are trying to play on Nigerians, but I really cannot tell. But in my own opinion, I think they're just trying to play smart. But even at that, everyone knows what Mr. Danladi, that is the CCT chairman, we can all remember what he did back then. He assaulted a young and a security man, and he was actually being dragged at that particular time, and they requested that he be taken to court and so on and so forth. We've not heard much about that report of late, but of course it is out here. I don't know if they're trying to play smart on Nigeria, like I said earlier, but of course this report says that regarding the alleged assault, CCT chairman drags Senate President Hamad Lawan, the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, others to court over that said case. Is that possible? Well, we'll find out in this report, but please ensure you like this video, share this video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like and share this video, and don't forget, this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you the best, the most trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria. So guys, stay tuned, relax, enjoy, and get the best right here. So it says right here that the embattled chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Mr. Danladi Umar, alleged to have physical assaulted Mr. Clement Sagwak at Banex Plaza, Abuja last year, has turned the table against the assaultee and the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. Umar, who failed to appear last week before the committee, had since dragged Sagwak and the Senate before a federal high court in Abuja. Chairman of the committee, Senator Ayo Akinyelure, made the disclosure to journalists in his office. Included in the originating summons dated 13th of July 2021 are the President of the Senate, Hamad Lawan, the Chairman and members of the Senate Committee of Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions, as well as the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami San. The suit filed with number FHC/APJ/CS/671/2021 is challenging Senate's constitutional power to conduct investigation and purpose for which it is exercisable. Among his prayers, CCT chairman is asking the court to interpret the constitutional powers granted by the Senate or House Committee on Ethics and Public Petitions, whether it covers public assaults vested in the police and the courts of law by the Constitution. Listed as defendants in the suit are the President of the Senate, Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions, and Attorney General of the Federation. The summons read in part whether the purported case of assault, which allegedly took place at Banex Plaza on 29th of March 2021, forms part of the matters. The first defendant is constitutionally empowered to investigate. Whether the first defendant and its committee, that is, the third defendant, are competent to investigate or invite the plaintiff in relation to the investigation of the allegation of assault leveled against him. Whether the powers of the first defendant to conduct the investigation are not by or subject to provisions of sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, and are not exercisable for the purposes of making law and exposing corruption, inefficiency, or waste in the execution of administration of laws within its legislative competence and in the disbursement or administration of funds appropriated by the first defendants. Whether the first defendants move to conduct an investigative hearing on the petition before it is not unconstitutional and does not amount to an unwarranted usurpation of the functions of the police and of the courts of competent jurisdiction. Further investigation revealed that Umar, through his lawyer Sunday Edward Esquire, and other attorneys from Abuka and partners had since informed the Senate to discontinue the investigative hearing as the alleged assaultee, Clement Sagwak, has been sued. His letter reads, in part, we write to inform you that the case between our client and the claimant, Sagwak, is now before the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, suit number FCT/AC/CCV/1544/2021, Mr. Danladi Umar versus Clement Sagwak, and the issue as to whether or not Clement Sagwak has discontinued or withdrawn his petition before your honorable committee is equally sub judice. We trust that Senate, as the upper chamber of the National Assembly, will respect due process and refrain from delving into a matter that is before a court of competent jurisdiction. Speaking with newsmen, Senator Makinde, however, vowed that his committee was determined to challenge the suit in court. He submitted that no arm of government is empowered to stop another from carrying out its constitutional duties or functions. Investigation on the assault meted out to a fellow Nigerian by the CCT chairman had already commenced before he ran to court, but his move will also be challenged by the legal department of the Senate. He may not come, but the committee will still have a session on the matter and other petition before its next week, Tuesday. President Muhammad Buhari Friday at State House Abuja urged other groups and the MTN others MTN Group to make the available top-of-the-range service to its Nigerian subscriber, CCT's chairman and others in court. So, guys, I wonder why this CCT chairman is bent on, tarnishing his own image, because really, if you have done wrong to someone, it is better you just plead and ask the person for forgiveness than going all the way out, trying to prove that you're able to win a case just because you have the resources, you have the financial wherewithal. It is unfortunate that this is happening in this country, because in other well-developed countries, no matter how much you have, if you have abused someone, you have to face it. All they need is evidences, and once there are evidences to prove that you actually assaulted this man, then that is the end of that case. It doesn't matter how much you have or how much you can afford to bribe a lawyer or anything. So I think we should grow up and grow to that level so we can have a better society for this dear country. Well, my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for listening. Drop a comment, give this video a thumbs up, like and share this video. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.